Our narrative begins in the early 20th century. Back then, the British pound was the reigning champion of global currencies, with the US dollar playing second fiddle. However, the winds of change were beginning to blow. The First World War had inflicted a devastating blow on the British economy, and the UK was deep in debt. Fast forward to the end of the Second World War, and the United States emerged as the world's leading economic powerhouse. The Bretton Woods Agreement of 1944 solidified the US dollar's position, pegging other currencies to it and making it the world's reserve currency. The agreement set the US dollar as the standard for international trade. Countries stored dollars for international trade or to exchange them for gold. This dominance in global trade played a significant role in cementing the US dollar's position. But the story doesn't end there. The 1970s saw the end of the Bretton Woods system. The US dollar was no longer tied to gold, and the world shifted to a system of floating exchange rates. Yet despite this change, the US dollar's influence remained undiminished. Why, you may ask? 2 words: financial stability. The US dollar has maintained a stable value and low inflation over the years. This stability has led to the dollar being viewed as a safe haven for capital flows. Investors often flock to the dollar during times of economic uncertainty, further bolstering its global standing. Influence on monetary policy is another feather in the dollar's cap. Countries with large reserves of US dollars can exert influence over the US monetary policy. This dynamic relationship creates a feedback loop, further reinforcing the dominance of the US dollar. Finally, let's not forget the role of commodity pricing. Many global commodities, such as oil, are priced in US dollars. This practice has created a persistent demand for the dollar, further buttressing its universal appeal. To sum it all up, the rise of the US dollar to global dominance can be attributed to a mix of historical events, financial stability, capital flows, influence on monetary policy, and commodity pricing. It's a fascinating tale of economic power and global influence, one that continues to shape our world today. So, the next time you gaze upon a US dollar bill, remember the rich and complex history that has propelled it to the pinnacle of global currencies. It's not just a piece of paper, it's a symbol of a nation's journey to economic supremacy.